Hello, welcome to the top of the world. So I think I'm on my 4th or 5th trip out, and I'm just rowing down this side of the river this evening, which is reasonably annoying because it's right by the road and I don't usually hear any traffic. And I've elected not to go too far because we've had last 48 hours, day and night, some of the most horrendous electrical storms. And I can see more brewing behind. So I thought I would just go down this side just to see what pickings there are. I don't know if I need to refresh my bait. Yep, I do. So I've had a couple of evenings where nothing or one, it's not worth taking one back for processing. Me and my Sarah came out 2 evenings ago and did really well in the afternoon, which is not really very good fishing time. We did very well for this time of year, certainly. And I'm pulling them in slowly, but my bait's not great today. I mean, we're doing all right, but it ain't as good as it could be. So I'm making sure my bottom hook is really loaded up with bait. It's the only way to attract some of the bigger ones. And I've not done bad whilst I've been sat here. We've got a few. Open your mouth. We've got a few, and these are good size. These are for June. What have I got in there? 5. It's not bad, but could be better. Took me ages to bail out the boat, and naturally everything is wet. But I've got my rod just there, but I'm fishing on my pole. My new subscribers won't know this. We're on an Arctic fed or glacier melt, ice melting in the mountains, fed river. It's a particularly long river. It is dammed for hydroelectricity, which means we don't get any salmon. We do get trout further upriver. You don't get trout this far down, but you do get it further upriver. And I've got to readjust. Put myself back on where I was before. That's what I've got to do. And the river flows in that direction. And I'm fishing only for perch. I'm not fishing for anything else. I don't want any other species. And I fish for perch in this river in a different way to just about everybody else. So I fish for perch off of bottom rig hooks, 2 or 3 in a line, off of a single weight. Hooks at about 8-inch intervals. And I also fish for perch off a float with the bottom hook somewhere between 6 and 8 inches off the bottom, and another hook 6 inches above that double hook line on a float. For bait, I use fresh worm. Well, Simon, are you saying, where'd you get the worms from? Because as you keep telling us, you're on rock and sand. You've got no soil. That's right, there's no soil here. There's no soil. We're on a glacier bed, so it's all rock and sand. However, there's two places you can get worm. And the first place is out of my worm farm. It's not a very big worm farm, but it does provide worms. And the second place, there is, actually that's not true, there is little pockets of silt beds here and there where you'll find worm. Or compost, if anybody's got a lot of compost that they built up from grass clippings and this kind of thing. Oh no, oh no, it's a good size, in you go. There you go. Open wide. And then price. Look at that. You get a nice couple of fillets off of that. Prize eating, that is. Known locally as albora, but known everywhere else as perch. So just about anywhere in the world, if you're fishing fresh water, there isn't a fish in fresh water that don't appreciate fresh earthworms, red wrigglers, whatever you can get your hands on. Bait your hook up, chuck it over, and stupidity will do the rest. And the carbon pole, somebody's going to ask me how many metres it is or how many feet it is. I don't know. It's made up of 3 broken ones. And it just works. It just works. I've been laughed at a lot since I've been here. Oh, that's a deep hook. Now, why did you go and do that? There we go. Just wash that off a bit. Now, what was I saying before I got disrupted? I've been after that a lot since I've been here, because I do everything different to the others. And I do everything different to the others because I've got no idea what they're doing. Oh, no idea. So a lot, in fact, almost everybody I knew, they use spinners or bobbers or stuff like that. Oh, that seems like a lot of work. Seems like a lot of work to be doing all that. And do they get a result? Sometimes. So what's interesting is going through the old sheds and the garages and stuff, I kept finding these copper cylinders soldered up. No, not stills, small ones. And they had bits of wood going between them, and they used to tow these things on the back of the boat with lines behind with flies on for the trout. We're not getting trout down here. And I know there's no trout down there because I've never seen or caught one. Also, right at the moment, the mayfly are hatching. And we don't have this, you know, huge phenomenon where all the mayfly hatch in one day and millions take off. There's not that many mayfly here, but they do hatch. And they've been hatching the last few days. And if there was trout here, I'd know. But there ain't. So many of you have said in the last few videos where I've been working on the sawmill building, like I've been doing today, where's the dog? Where's the dog? Where's behind me? I'll show you. And it's been humid and hot. And he's a cold-blooded dog. He don't like humid and hot, so he's been lying in the shadows. And he's not really been interested in playing ball and running around too much because it's so hot. I think he's being attacked by something right at the moment. It's typical of it. As soon as I do that. Oh, I'm losing control. Don't tangle my line up. Oh no. Made a right mess of that. Made a right mess of that. Look at that island. You can't fish here without putting the anchor down when the river's flowing really fast. And today it's not. And for some reason, just off the end of there, it's quite good fishing some days. That has put the sun directly behind me, however. Too small. If you get 3 or 4 small ones in a row like that, then I move.